Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. Glad to hear this Friday morning. Got a great show lined up. I'm glad to be back. I know you've enjoyed these videos. I've thoroughly enjoyed them. Can you believe all the fish that we catch on this show? It's amazing. Brim to bluefin to tuna, redfish, gig and flounder. I enjoy those videos. We're going to do it again. Listen, Jeff's had a great trip. We're back here and got some guests coming in this morning. Got all kinds of exciting things happening at Academy Sports we're going to talk about. But first, let's get to our weather. Brought to us by Gulf Coast Air Conditioning. Drew Pollard and the hard-working crew up there in Southport taking care of our everyday comfort needs. I know, I believe you got some rain in your yard this week, and as all of us have. It's been a rainy week. It's been a stormy week on the water. I've been keeping eyes on these storms coming in, so we'll talk about that during the fishing report, about being careful on these real quick storms coming up. High today, 87, low 76. Water temperature, we're looking at 87 degrees at the end of the pier. That's good and warm and really good, excellent for the king mackerel that's coming in now. We have a tournament this weekend and a tournament next weekend. So good king mackerel fishing. Take a look at our river readings, okay? Brought to us by Mountain Dew. Get out and do. The Apalachicola at Bluntstown is good and level. It's got a little bit of a drop to it. Looking there, it's a 5.1. And it's Choctawhatchee at Kerrville. It's a 3.5, and it's got a slow, steady drop. And it's going to be good fishing on the rivers this weekend. Really, really good fishing. Just make sure you don't fish with a dead cricket. Make sure your cricket's hopping around, okay? Life's too short to fish with a dead cricket. All right, fishing game times. Let's take a look at them. Brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers in Port St. Joe. Our time's 12:19 to 2:19 this morning, and today, right after lunch, 12:42 to 2:42. Our tide chart, super tide. Look at them today. Brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn. 10:55 is high tide right in the middle of the day, and it's going to start going out, and it's going to be low tonight about 11 p.m. So it's going to be really interesting early morning fishing and getting out there in the incoming tide. Those redfish will be up there eating some of those little baby crabs. All right, let's take a break. We're going to come back with our special guest. Welcome back, folks, and look who's with us today. Mike Reynolds, Academy Sports, who was with us last week, and he liked it so much he came back.
Thanks for having me back.
We're so glad to have you. All kind of exciting things going on, and you brought a guest with us this morning.
I sure did. The big weekend is finally here. Academy Sports and Outdoors is open for our grand opening weekend. And like I said last time, we have aces and places at Academy Sports and Outdoors. People that are enthusiastic about all things outdoors and knowledgeable too. So I'm happy to bring here Cody Johnson here, our hardlines manager from Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Yeah, it's great to meet y'all. Of
Cody
course.
Johnson.
It's been exciting times. A lot of foot traffic in the store, so we're excited to see it.
Listen, I got to talking to him, and he's a local boy. Where did you go to high school?
Yeah, I went to Bay High, graduated in 2016, went to Gulf Coast for about 2 years till 2018, and then went off to Colorado for college.
And played a little bit of basketball.
Yeah, a little bit of basketball.
And how tall are you?
6'8". I'm a little shorter sitting down right here, but as I stand up or outside the camera, I'm a little bit taller.
I had to look up to him this morning. We're gonna have a free throw shooting contest probably next week when we get a chance. Y'all got any basketball goals at Academy Sports?
We sure did.
There you go. Mike, I was there Sunday. We had part of the grand opening. It's been a week long, and myself and Bill Shields, Mayor Brudnicki, and the whole group of us went there. And man, it was exciting.
I'm sure it was. We had a little MVP night. We're happy to extend some special invites to you and some other partners and some friends and some family. And it sounds like it was a good time. Lots of purchases being made on that night.
You said friends and family. I was expecting a little small group to walk up there with a line. A big old line. They got a lot of friends and big families. It was exciting, but the store itself, when I walked in, of course, it's just, being outdoorsman and a sports guy, you just, you're like you're in Disney World, woo! And I just take a quick look, and then I started, the one thing that really stood out with me was how friendly and helpful the staff was.
That's great to hear.
They were cool.
Yeah, and I think that's the goal. They're going to be knowledgeable and helpful and just nice all around. You have questions. You're not going to be able to miss Cody in the store. You're looking for a 6'8" guy. You have a question about fishing. Cody's going to be there.
Now, Cody, you like to fish?
I love to fish.
Okay. So what kind of fishing do you enjoy?
Red fishing, freshwater fishing. I fly fish mostly, so
Awesome.
I got a big variety of, a little bit of everything.
Well, we went back to the fishing area, and I couldn't, I'll be honest with you, I didn't get to look it over. You know why? Everybody was in front of me. So I said, I'll let them look, and I'll go in here later. So I noticed there was a lot of good stuff in there.
Yeah, I think they did a really good job though with that setup. I mean, you literally walk in the store, the fishing hole, the reel bar as we call it, the whole fishing section is right there. I mean, you can't miss it.
I know.
So you can get in, get your fishing gear, head straight to the registers and get on the water.
You had all the fishing hunt stuff on one side over there. It was just all encompassed together. And the other side, in the middle, you had your clothing, and then you had some exercise stuff and camping stuff. A lot of people were looking for camping stuff.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
Yeah, it's about that time of year,
Yeah.
Yeah, we got lots of supplies. It's exciting.
And it was funny. I ran into a bunch of people, and I was talking to them, and it was surprising. Linda Lee Lawrence, and she owns a little boutique next door to y'all. She was in there looking for some clothes, and there were some ladies there that were looking for some clothing. Mm-hmm. And you had some cool outdoor clothes.
Sure, and it helps that it's actually Florida tax-free weekend too over the next 2 weeks. So
good point.
Save a few dollars there on all that apparel and sneakers and such.
So it's funny. I know y'all. I was going to ask you this. I may put you on the spot. How many Academy sports across America? Do you have any idea how many y'all have?
I do. Well, going into this year, actually, we had 261. By the end of the year, we're going to have 268, and now adding 2 states as well. So we have 261 in 16 states. We're going to have 268 in 18 states by the end of the year. And we have plans to grow by another 80 to 100 stores over the next 5 years. So it's going to be a lot of work, but we're going to be opening as many doors as we can to help out people and just have fun out there.
That's exciting. Well, y'all are just doing some great things and all. Look, we'll take a quick break, and we'll come right back with our guest. Okay, welcome back. Academy Sports Outdoors group's with us this morning, Mike and Cody. We're glad to have them part of the Panhandle Outdoors program, and we appreciate what they've done. Yesterday, giving away to the 4 outdoor education programs here in the Panhandle. They really came up and gave up about $6,000 worth of gift cards and to those, and we appreciate that. In addition, we did that for high school, and then you want to do something for elementary kids and donate 25 20-inch bicycles. So we appreciate all this gift to our educational system.
That's great, yeah. Academy Sports and Outdoors consistently gives back in the communities we serve, so we're really happy to make an impact right out of the gates here in Panama City, and we'll certainly continue to do it.
And speaking of bicycles, you got them right there in the store, right, Cody?
Yes, sir. Like I said before, we got plenty of bikes, all different kinds, mountain bikes, cruisers, beach bikes, tons of bikes. And we got any kind of sales going on? We're talking about any kind of % off on anything? Or? Yeah, actually, we had a really good deal happening on bikes this weekend over the grand opening weekend. 20% off of bikes. So I would take advantage of that. School's right around the corner, so it's a really good time to get those new wheels. Wow. Also wanted to mention we have 20% off rods, reels, and combos. I'm sure you need more fishing gear in your arsenal. Yeah. And it's funny you say that because the technology, we've talked about it before, the technology in new reels just keeps being developed, and a little smooth and a little faster. It's always, I get tickled watching these things. But y'all got a great collection. I could see them from a distance, but I couldn't get very close to them because of the crowd. Now, also this weekend, you'll be giving some, in lines and all, you're going to be giving kind of stuff like that? Or? Yeah, so starting today, Friday, at 10 o'clock, we're going to have vendors on site. We're going to have family-friendly games. There's going to be a t-shirt screen printing press. You can get your own t-shirts made right in front of you. And then on Saturday, we open our doors at 8, and the first 150 people in line are going to be guaranteed a gift card, ranging from anywhere from $10 all the way up to $500. Whoa. So get in line early for Saturday. We're going to do the same thing on Sunday as well. That's going to be at 9 a.m. for the first 150 customers. Saturday and Sunday. Wow. Yeah. Wow. When y'all are picking out a location to put a store in, I know a lot of times you're looking for outdoor kind of people and all. I guess this is like an ideal fit. Yeah, I mean, I think discussions were in the mix for a while about this market here, and I'm really glad that it finally came to fruition. It sounds like the folks of Panama City are really happy to have us here, and we're happy to kind of just be your go-to shop for all things outdoors and fun out there. Well, you're going to be a sticker with the results. I know I ran into people there walking in the door. I heard one Well, I don't have to drive to Dothan anymore. I heard that over and over.
I heard
Did you
that
hear
one a couple
too?
of times already, yeah.
How, just quickly on your end, how did you end up with Academy Sports? You playing college basketball, then you...
I moved in with my parents for a little bit there in Tennessee, and then, of course, I joined Academy, and then from there, I enjoyed it ever since. I can relate. I love to fish. I love to hike, bike, camp, and go to an Academy. I can do a one-stop shop and get all that good stuff.
Yes, it was really cool. And archery, you got some archery stuff, or?
Yeah, we got an archery section.
I saw that area too. Also, what surprised me, I don't know how many people y'all are working, if that's all 3 shifts working at one time, but y'all have people all over the place.
That's right. Definitely moving around, moving and shaking. I don't know how many hours Cody spent there in the last few weeks, but I mean, you could set up a cot and probably sleep there, and just wake up and do it all over again. But our store members have been working hard to get ready for this grand opening. We're just really happy to have the folks at Panama City come out and see us. Some for the first time. Others may have shopped Dothan or Pensacola in the past, but we're ready for it.
And I saw you do a lot of credit cards. Some people applying for the credit cards, the Academy Sports credit card.
Yeah, we had a great credit card deal. I think currently, if you sign up for a credit card, I know during the grand opening, you get a free one of our Magellan cups. That's one of our exclusive house brands. Okay. We're both wearing Magellan shirts here.
Yeah, I got a memo this morning. I showed up at the studio. Here they are in the parking lot, all blue. How about that?
Yeah, so if you sign up for the Academy credit card, you get a free Magellan tumbler, $20 off your first purchase. So a really good deal. I think you get 5% back on every purchase moving forward. So definitely a good thing. If you're going to come to Academy, you should probably consider the credit card for all those extra benefits.
Okay, and listen, I know 6 hours from Orlando. You're gonna be here a couple of days now. You don't have to rush back. You're gonna be here a couple of days.
I'll be here through the weekend.
Okay.
So yeah, for all the festivities.
And you're not gonna forget about us. You're gonna come back up here and see us on occasion.
Plenty of times.
Okay.
Hopefully next time it'll be on the water though.
We can set up some trips and all. Well, you have any kind of special? I know here it is, end of the summer, fall coming up and all. What kind of specials you have? Seasonal specials coming up anytime soon? Or
well, we actually have a great special right now. If you text the word fishing to 22369, you can get 10 off of 50 on your first online order or at academy.com. It goes right to your phone.
Okay.
So you can just scan it at the registers. That's fishing to 22369.
That is cool. That is cool.
Yeah.
What are y'all open? What are your hours? Let's go over the hours one more time.
So 9 to 10.
Yeah.
9 to 9.
9 to 9, Sunday through Thursday.
And Saturday's a little earlier.
Yeah, Saturday we're 8 to 10.
Okay. That's a pretty long day.
Mm-hmm.
About how many employees y'all have? Have any idea? I mean, there's a bunch of them.
Yeah, roughly about 65.
Wow.
And chain-wide, I think we're about 22,000 across all those 260 plus stores.
That's so good. Okay, we got to start wrapping things up. Any closing comments or anything, or you want to tell the folks?
Well, we're just happy to open our doors in Panama City. If you need a little bit more information, I know we've kind of threw a lot at you. You can go to academy.com/Panama City. Has all those hours of operations, everything that's happening this weekend with the lineup and win. Sunday we have food vendors. We've got balloon artists both Saturday and Sunday for the kids. So lots of fun to be had, and we look forward to having you shop and see Academy Sports and Outdoors.
That is cool. Cody?
I don't have much. Just come visit us, come check us out, see what we're about, and just have fun out there.
And Cody will be the tallest guy in the store.
I will be.
Go up to him and say you saw him on the show, but he didn't look that tall on the show.
Yeah, you won't miss me. You won't miss me. Come in and say hello.
That's great. And you going to get to fish anytime soon, or you got to work all the time now?
When I get a little break, I'll go out there. I'll go out there in my work clothes, whatever I can do. Get on the water.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Catch some fish with Academy Sports and hold it up. Well, we sure appreciate y'all coming on. Now, we got to do something. We got one thing right to your left, Cody. It's that pickle jar right there. We're going to do a drawing.
Okay.
In fact, I'm going to let Mike drew last week. I'm going to let you draw 2 names out. This is to give away the, from Tarpon Rock Seafood. Pick out, this is a $20 gift certificate, so pick out one. And what's the name on there?
We got Dorothy Haney.
Okay, where's she from?
You're from Parker.
Okay, Dorothy Haney from Parker. That's your $20 gift certificate to Tarpon Rock Seafood. Mike, I'll let you pick out one for red snapper.
All right.
All right, big red snapper.
Got here.
All right.
Dosey Cutchins?
Cutchins, okay. Good job. So that's a big red snapper. We appreciate the viewership. And folks, they've been catching a lot of red snapper. There's a lot of fresh red snapper. Fellas, thank you all for coming on.
Thanks for having us.
We'll be seeing you later on today.
Of course, I'll be there.
All right, buddy. All right, folks, we're going to take a break. We'll come back with our famous Friday fishing forecast. Okay, welcome back and welcome to Famous Friday Fishing Forecast. Let's take a look at, first of all, let's take a look at a couple of pictures of what's going on this week. First one here, Matt Spencer, folks. This is shoal bass out of Chipola River. That's the only place you can catch them, and that is huge now. That probably could have been a state record right there. Good job, Matt Spencer. Also, I'll tell you the game camera story later. But how about Greg Gladden, one of my former students here? He was Student of the Month on Panhandle Outdoors, and here he's a fishing guide. You think the tarpon have been great? That's a huge tarpon for right here in Panama City. That is a nice fish. Good job, Greg. And I got about one more to show. Let's see. One thing I wanted to show would be, let me see right here. Billy Grantham sent this down from Sneed's. Alex Baxley and his wife, Jordan Baxley. That's some nice trout right there. That's fishing down there, probably around Crooked Island or around, that's some really nice trout. Good job, Baxley. So anyway, I want to lead up to what we're doing on our fishing report, because freshwater, there's shoal bass. Freshwater has been really good. You can see that. And also the trout fishing has been strong, and the tarpon. Tarpon been red hot. One thing I want to talk about, I was talking to folks this week, the bait fish situation. We're fortunate here in this area to have some bait fish boats. As you go out the pass and you're going offshore, you can buy those fresh, live, jumping around cigar minnows. A lot of folks I know in some areas they don't have bait boats, but the guys work really hard catching those live bait, and they just give you a scoop. You've seen it when I've done the trips with Billy Archer and also with Raphael family. You just scoop it up and you just pay them cash for the bait fish. But you can also catch your own bait fish with a bait net, and you can get your bait net, but you got to keep them alive. So that's the hardest thing. It's been a tough year on bait fish, but I was going to tell you up in North Bay, there's been a lot of bait fish up there this past week. I just wanted to let y'all know they're out there right now, and they're pretty strong, and we're getting a lot of oxygen in the water from all the rain and the wind blowing it. And also you can catch bait fish with a sabiki rig going out to the whistle buoy. Okay, the report, inshore, first thing I wrote down, inshore, the redfish is just really strong. A lot of folks are sight fishing redfish with West Bay area. They can look at the West Bay area, both Crooked Creek and Burnt Mill Creek has been productive this past week. Over here on the North Bay side, on the western shore of North Bay, has been good. Coming down here, right here at the big bridge, we're talking about the big bull reds on the outgoing tide. They've had some good catches. I see them on a regular basis. All you got to do is put your boat in right here, Cargray Park. Put your boat in right there. And actually, we have a good group of kayakers actually kayak right across there and just fish right there. It's real simple. Then you get a chance to go down to the state park. The state park off the jetties has been strong this week. Actually off the deep water points. Again, you can walk out there, wade fish. That's always going to be a great place. I talked about it a lot, and the reason I do is because it's very productive. Okay, pier fishing. I haven't got a lot of reports from the pier fishing, so I really don't want to say much about it because I haven't got a lot of reports. But the king mackerel, I do know they've caught some king mackerel off both the county pier and the city pier. I've got that written down. The sight fishing been good. Wade fishing. Stan Kirkland took his grandson wade fishing the first part of the week out there around Crooked Island. They had a great time out there. Also wade fishing. If you got some really good fresh bait, it's going to be excellent. Over on Choctahatchee Bay, they have caught right around Destin jetties. Right outside of jetties, they got into a good group of mahi, a good school of what they call chicken dolphin, little mahi, has been really good. Camp Helen State Park, we've got some youth fishing stuff going on over there. Next week, I'm going to do a show about fishing over here at Camp Helen State Park. Anytime we get in a state park and keep it just natural like it is and do some fishing, I always recommend Camp Helen State Park. Phillips Inlet area has been pretty strong around Lake Powell. Like I always point out here on the western end, there's a little bayou here, fishing these docks, okay? Let's quickly go down to Mexico Beach this weekend, tonight. In fact, I'll probably be at Mexico Beach Captain's meeting. The big tournament will be at Mexico Beach right here. Right here we go. Mexico Beach Artificial Reef Association. All that money goes to building these artificial reefs. And it's going to be a great crowd. There'll be a lot of folks from Georgia. all of our cousins from Georgia will be coming down. A lot of folks in the area, so we'll be trying to cover that. I'll try to go to weigh-in tomorrow afternoon if I can. And also next weekend now we'll be having a big tournament, the King Mackerel tournament down in Carabel at the Sea Quarters. That's a 2-day tournament. And my buddies and I, we're going to fish it Saturday and Sunday of next week. So we're going to be hitting these king mackerel pretty strong this week. So a lot of stuff going on here in the outdoors. I know St. Joe Bay has been really, really good. Everybody's gearing up for scallop season, which will be open on August the 16th on a Tuesday, not long from now. So get your practice with your diving and everything. Make sure you're ready to go scalloping, because all these things are going on here in Panhandle at this time of year. So it's going to be great outdoors. And to get a chance to run by Academy Sports, they got all kind of fishing stuff there and stuff you can use right now. So good folks, we're glad to have them part of our Panhandle Outdoors team. We're going to start wrapping things up. It's been a good week. Hope you enjoyed the videos. Next week, we've got a bunch of stuff to show. We probably need to go to a 2-hour show one day. We've got so much stuff to cover. We've got special guests coming in and all kind of good stuff. So we appreciate the viewership. As always, we want to ask you, and I get these reports all the time, we want to say, do something good today for your fellow man. I get people call me up and say, I did something good today, and that's good. It's good for our whole Panhandle area. Enjoy our beautiful outdoors. Have a great time, great weekend, and God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.